Okay, that great round of applause you just heard was an unbelievable shot. The score is 9-8. The young man who just served in the front left court is Robert Sostre. That was a short ball. The ball must clear the white line, which is not too clear from this perspective, but that will put the ball in play. Paul Williams has just rolled out a ball. He's the tall, 6'3", 240-pounder with the white shirt and the white headband. His partner is Buddy Gantt, one of the coolest players on this handball circuit. He's serving from the right. Paul Williams attempted to pick up a very low kill shot by the fourth man on the court, David Sheldon. There's a lot of squeaking going on here. The score now is 15-10. Paul Williams serving. Now, if the ball is not kept in play within those white lines that you see on the side and the big blue line on the wall, then the side who hit that errant shot either loses the point or the serve. David Sheldon is serving. Each side is looking for the opening. Paul Williams tried a left-hand shot high on the left wall, and it went over the long line. The score now is 11-15. David Sheldon still serving. Morris Levitsky is the referee. He's in charge of all the calls from the back. But Gantt tried an off-the-wall shot, trying to end the volley in his favor, and he missed it. So that's another point for David Sheldon and Robert Sostre. Score 12-15. Each side is now trying to establish a dominant position in this game. They'll keep driving the ball through the center, trying to get the weakness, or like you just saw Robert Sostre hitting a low serve behind his back. Paul Williams, being such a big man, may be tiring, so Sostre, by keeping that ball low, they'll have to come in and, if at all, just be able to return the ball to the wall. He'll then try an off-the-wall shot to end the volley in his favor. That was a beautiful block by Paul Williams. In one-wall handball, if you're standing perfectly still in front, that's a legal play, and that's what he did precisely. Buddy Gantt tried an ace himself. He's a little more conservative on the second serve. It does appear that since we are indoors and there isn't too much air flowing freely, a big guy like Paul Williams may tend to tire. But he's a tremendous competitor, as is his partner, Buddy Gantt. There's another attempted block in front of himself. A beautiful lift shot by Sheldon. Robert Sostre tried to end the volley in his favor by swinging sidearm left-handed. That wasn't such a good idea. When you're tired, you should just try and swing in a pendulum underhand stroke to keep the ball in play. But he's a very confident player. He won the Budweiser Paddleball Championship 5 or 6 times, and he's just recently been introduced to handball. Very well-controlled, well-conditioned athlete with a tremendous degree of concentration. Look at that shot he tried on an angle. Again, he went for that sidearm shot, didn't produce much. I don't believe that the score now is 13-16. I don't think Robert actually planned that last shot. They were plugging back and forth, all 4 of them, and he was in the inside. He just moved his hand, and it happened that it left his hand for a kill shot, winning the serves for them. Score 13-16, David Sheldon serving. Again, Robert with that sidearm left-hand shot. It's not good. He's got to learn to concentrate, just be content to get the ball in play. He's swinging randomly, and nothing really good is happening. Buddy Gantt with a left-hand shot. He's the ultimate competitor. He's got ice water in his veins. Nothing phases him. He just keeps moving that ball. And being on the right side where you're somewhat restricted, he's doing a wonderful job. That's a hinder ball. The ball came straight at Robert Sostre. He moved out of the way, preventing Paul Williams a clear view of it, and therefore it's a block. It's a replay. One short. He failed to put the ball over the short line. Buddy Gantt makes one of the few miscues that he ever makes in the game. Score 17-13, second man. Williams did go for the right shot. He tried to kill the ball in front of himself, but he miscued. We have a break in the action now. Morris, what's the score? Score 13-17. The man you're looking at, Morris Levitsky, the dean of referees in our handball fraternity.
Can't hear the score, right? I call it each time.
One of our singing sensations, Pat the Butcher. You got to get with you.
No,
Turn it off now. No action.
We'll take a break in the action. You're allowed 3 one-minute timeouts in each game. My name is Ruby Obert, and welcome to the United States Handball Association Indoor National Invitational. We have all the top players here. There's a lot of peripheral noise, but I'll try and do the best I can to get these thoughts across to you. Why am I speaking to you? I'm speaking to you because I have over 50 years in this game. I'm in the Handball Hall of Fame, and I've won more doubles championships than any player in the sport. This first national championship happened in 1924, the first one-world championship. It was won by a fellow named Jack Burns. And through all those years, great stars and great names have appeared. We're going to get to those names as soon as we can. The fellows who are gathering here are preventing Morris Levitsky to continue his refereeing. So we're going to continue with the game right now. The score?
Score is 13 playing 17.
The score 13 playing 17. Okay. In this special invitational, 25 points will win. So what you're going to witness in a few seconds is both sides giving everything in their power to try and win this game. Paul Williams senses that he's going to have to put more power behind his shots, and Buddy Gantt will give even more concentration to put this team out. 13-17, Robert Sostre serving, 1 fault. That was a beautiful shot by Paul Williams. It looked like the ball might have gone out to the sideline, but he had an inside spin on it, which made it come right back on the court. Give him to Carl. My brother Carl. Robert Sostre goes for a kill shot. I don't think that was a good idea, because since both of his opponents were in close, it would have to have been perfect. But he's trying his best. What a wonderful return by Buddy Gantt. That's a hinder ball. The ball was coming straight at Sostre. He thought it was going to hit him. He correctly moved aside, and that is a hinder ball. They now have 18, Buddy Gantt serving. This is where Gantt is at his best. But Sheldon snuck in there and just dropped the ball low to Paul Williams' corner. Williams wasn't ready for that. He thought Buddy Gantt was controlling the volley, and much to his surprise, the ball landed low in his spot. Keep in mind, the difficulty of doubles is communication between 2 human beings. In singles, it's you, yourself alone, that dictates how the game will unfold. Ball is crossing the court, a dead ball, they'll play it over. Score 18-13, 25 points to win in the special invitational. We have a series of matches that will take place all afternoon, and therefore it will only be 25 points per match. Beautiful returns by Sostre, and a third one. Williams. Since Paul Williams got nowhere with Sostre's retrieving ability, he decided to put the ball to the other side. Even though he'd made the shot, David Sheldon was still in position to play it. The better shot would have been a pass somewhere up the middle. That would have gotten both players out of position, and then they would have had a better shot to end the rally in their favor. Williams serving, 1 down. There was a beautiful shot. He used his partner, Buddy Gantt, as a pick, and he dropped it low into that side. David Sheldon had no shot for it at all. 19. You can see the intensity starting to increase as both sides now fear that if they make a mistake, the game will go in the direction of their opponents. So you're going to see some tremendous handball now. David Sheldon tried to lower it. Again, not a good shot. The man on the right should only keep the ball in play and not miss. If he misses, that puts too much pressure on his partner. See, Sostre was now playing the shot correctly. Keep in mind that blue line that you see on the wall is actually past the dimensions of the court. So it's only the white area that counts. Since that shot hit the blue, it indicates that it was past the dimension of the court, and therefore, well, the referee just made a mistake calling an out ball. The ball isn't played till it bounces. So you're learning all the rules and all you have to know about handball as this game unfolds. Buddy Gantt drops a low shot in front of himself, and Paul Williams ends it with a kill shot to the left. One of the problems here is the rules say that the competitors are supposed to wear light-colored uniforms. Buddy Gantt has on dark pants. Paul Williams has on darker blue shorts. What that means is as you get tired and the ball passes your body, you don't see the ball the same way as you would outdoors or if you were wearing the lighter-colored uniform. Since this is an invitational, I presume that they're allowing it. Paul Williams called a timeout. He may be tiring. Sostre and Sheldon now have the serve. On the other court, you're seeing another match that's going on. Albert Apuzzi is now serving. Jose Medina is returning the ball. His partner in the yellow shorts is Charlie Sheldon. Apuzzi's partner is former national champ Eddie Golden. Albert Apuzzi holds about 8, 9, or 10 doubles championships in his 10-year career in this great game of handball. The score is 18-14 over there. Emilio was smart enough to find out the score so we could fill you in on that. But now on this court in the right side, we're going to continue to play between Sheldon and Sostre and Paul Williams and Buddy Gantt. Here we go. The score, 14-22. Hello. That's okay. That's okay. The score, 14-22. That's outside on the side. Sheldon serving, 15-22. Buddy Gantt poached. He came all the way from the right side. He saw an opportunity. He dropped the ball to the left side, and both Sostre and Sheldon were out of position. Paul Williams attempted a crucial kill shot there. He got away with it. Sheldon was right up front and couldn't respond with the pickup. Second man, Robert Sostre. Sostre is playing a little bit more conservatively now. There's a question now whether or not Paul Williams, in hitting the ball, also hit Sostre with the ball, which would make it a hinder. Morris Levitsky called it a point. If the man is standing perfectly still in front, that is no block. But if the man hits the ball into that standing still person, having made a reasonable attempt not to purposely do it, then it also becomes a hinder or a replay. Williams seems to be getting tired. He took a shot that time where he just swung his arm. His feet weren't in position. It was when you get tired, you sort of swing more or less in desperation. Again, Williams tired, didn't perceive the ball too clearly, overswung, and hit it out. 1922. 1922 was 2 years before the first nationals. The score is now 1923. Thanks to Lucky Friedman who filled us in on that. There's another timeout here. Okay, while we're going with the timeout, we'll go over to the other court and see what's happening there. Charlie Sheldon is now serving. He's famous for keeping the ball high. Jose Medina appears to be just trying to keep the ball in play. Eddie Golden is on the left side, and he put down a kill shot and got one man down. Jose Medina serving. The score on that court is 14-19, Medina serving. Albert was caught behind Charlie Sheldon. That's the essence of this game. You get your partner to stand still in front, and then you drop the ball low in front of him. And that scored another point for that team. Jose Medina thought he just hit a ball over the short line for an ace and a point. The referee sitting there called it a short ball. We're getting back to the action over here. Sostre is about to serve. The score is getting critical, 20-23. At this point, no player wants to make a mistake. Paul Williams saw an opportunity. Robert Sostre was directly behind him. It was a chance he shot. He got away with it. And now they have, now Buddy Gantt and Paul Williams have two opportunities with serves to score the 2 points to finish out this match. Short ball called, one fault. Buddy Gantt puts it into play near the long line. He'll be content to let the other team make the mistake because they're behind in the score. But that could be a mistake. If you don't keep the offensive up, typically one of the partners makes a mistake and you find yourself in the back court again, receiving serve rather than serving. You see what happened there? The ball passed by Buddy Gantt's dark pants, and it was difficult to see, but it was correctly a block. If you create a block on your serve, you wind up with a fault. That prevents the server from just creating another block and getting two serves. So what happened there was a fault called on that team. They had the fault, and now Paul Williams has shorted out. Getting back to the action on the other court. Albert Apuzzi stroking with the left hand. Eddie Golden in the center in the red shorts. He's trying to keep the ball moving until he sees an opportunity. Charlie Sheldon in the yellow shorts, he's always known for just keeping the ball in play. He never rarely ends a volley. He always keeps the ball in play, trying to tie the opponent. Unfortunately, his partner, Jose Medina, is tired, and he won't offer any help. He did just make a left-hand rollout kill, not because he planned it. It was just a reaction to a low serve. Albert Apuzzi is now serving from the center. There's a beautiful shot. You push your opponent to the long line, you come in and take the ball off the wall before it bounces, and you put it low in front of yourself. That's precisely what Albert did. We're getting back to the action over here now. David Sheldon, second man serving. I'm sorry, I believe it's first man. They may have switched serves. That was a very bad shot again. Robert Sostre again took a very, very poor shot with his left hand. He just swung at the ball, and it went out. Morris Levitsky is now making the decision as to whether or not, if the ball skids, there'd be a replay. Now he's checking the gloves to see if that would have caused the ball to skid. The rule says that you must have dry gloves at all time. Otherwise, a thin film of moisture goes on the ball and it makes the ball act erratically and skids away. Sostre won his point, and now he has the serve back. If someone would try a lift shot here, they devastate the opposition. Buddy Gantt with a through-the-leg shot. What you just saw What you just saw was one of the finest plays in doubles handball. All 4 players were directly involved in the volley. A short, hard shot was hit to Buddy Gantt. He couldn't move his feet quickly enough, so he struck it between his legs, killed the ball. Robert Sostre dove down to pick it up, and then Paul Williams came in with a left-hand shot to end the volley with a rollout kill. They're drying the court because the players have fallen.
I think this game is very close.
He's running game Sheldon.